Welcome to PowToon, an online presentation and movie maker that can help you create engaging digital products for your students or with your students. To get started, you have to register for an account, which is free. There is a larger library of characters, templates, and options with a paid account, but I've been happy with the options I have with the free account. Once signed in, go to your dashboard. You can create a new project by clicking on Create. Here, you'll see themed templates. You can see other options by clicking on either Work or Personal. They're organized by style. Watch out for the banners in the corner that say Business or Pro. Those are available only with a paid account. Another option is to start from scratch. Use this if you have a very specific vision in mind of what your product should be and have the time to tinker. Under My PowToon, you can access your library of previous projects. Here you can edit from where you left off, or even make changes and re-export anything on any project you've already completed. This is a movie I created to introduce a graphic novel evaluation project for an English 10 class. You can also use PowToon to make sample projects for students and offer this site as a resource for them to use as well, like when one English 9 class was assigned to create a book trailer for one of their curricular titles. But let's see what it looks like to create something new. Click on Edit after you've selected your template and watch the awesomeness load. While your awesomeness loads, prepare to see something that looks a lot like a PowerPoint presentation. This is part of what makes this site nice. Its interface looks very much like a technology that many are already familiar with, so the learning curve is small and the site is rather intuitive. If you hover over the icons at the top of the screen, a text box appears to tell you their function. You can use Simple Mode, which removes some of your editing power but doesn't overwhelm you with functions and options, or Customize Mode, which gives you a lot more control. At any time, you can also switch the type of your project from movie to presentation. A movie results in a self-playing video, as the name suggests, and a presentation gives you slides you can click through manually. On the right of your screen, you'll see a vertical menu with the many elements you can choose to add to your project. Changing the theme in the green box gives you different styles and options for your features. You can mix elements from different styles and themes in the same project, which is very cool. One word of warning, you can access and use paid features even with the free account. However, those elements will show up with a little lock beside them, and the site will block you from exporting your finished product if any paid features have been used. So it's best to just avoid them. Again, just like with PowerPoint, you edit each slide individually, adding and adjusting elements as you'd like. If you're in Customize mode, below each slide you'll see a control bar that shows you the duration of that slide and what elements you've added. Here you can adjust how long that slide lasts, when elements appear and disappear, and in what order. This is where I sometimes get lost in the rabbit hole of editing and tinkering endlessly. But that's part of what makes PowToon fun. You really can craft a digital product that meets what you imagined in your mind. In the bottom left corner, you can see some other customizable features for the elements you've put in your slide. Here you can control the enter and exit effects. Okay, see that red triangle? That's your preview slider. Drag it to whatever point in your frame you'd like to review and hit play. Or go back to your first slide, put the red triangle at the beginning, hit play, and you can preview your entire movie. Clicking on the plus between slides allows you to choose the transitions. When you're working, try stuff out and see what happens. Most of the features are self-explanatory, and there's a very handy undo and redo feature right at the top you can take advantage of whenever needed. One other feature that can be a bit tricky is the audio upload area. If you want one music track to play throughout, use the soundtrack upload. If you'd like the option of using multiple sounds, use the voiceover per slide feature, even if what you're uploading is music. This particular feature is one I think PowToon needs to work on. You can upload multiple audio tracks, and you can adjust the volume of each, but you can't mute one completely in isolation on just one slide. So if you want the music to stop for just a moment so your voiceover can be highlighted more dramatically, you can't. But that's the only blemish in an otherwise fantastic resource. For application of this great resource, consider it PowerPoint the next generation. Anything that you would have used PowerPoint for can be done here with a few more bells and whistles. Teachers, use this to explain directions for a project and upload it to your website. Have animated presentations to accompany lessons. Make book trailers, highlight student successes in your class, compile both video clips and images easily into one project to show parents and colleagues the creative things your students are doing. Instructionally, offer this as a resource option for students who may want to record a presentation rather than speak live in front of classmates. Have your students create commercials, trailers, presentations, and movies demonstrating their learning around any topic. The possibilities are endless. Because of the simplicity and customization options, PowToon opens a whole new level of creative expression to students. This is a site where they can synthesize resources and digital content into one explosive product that exemplifies what 21st century learning standards are driving us to accomplish.